Hi, my name's Josh. I'm a student physical therapist assistant. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, thanks.
All right, can you say your name for me, please?
Bella Burnett.
All right, nice meeting you, Bella.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so today we're gonna do some massage techniques and also some manual techniques to your back, your neck, and as well as your shoulder. Is it right if we can go ahead and proceed with this?
Yes, that's fine.
All right. Do you have any questions for me before we get started?
I don't think so.
All right, but I got a couple of questions for you just to make sure that massage and manual therapy is right for you. Do you have any open wounds in anywhere in your back, neck, or shoulder area?
No, I don't.
Do you have any uh, signs of deep vein thrombosis?
No.
No. Um, do you have any blood clot conditions that I need to be aware of?
No.
All right. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and start off with is what's called a superficial C-stroke, and we're going to do that on your back. All right.
Okay.
And we're going to work on the erector spinae muscle group. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So for this, I want you to go ahead, lie on your stomach.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some towels just to cover you up a little bit and only expose the area that we're working on. All right, so for the C-stroke, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna use one hand to pull on the skin, and then with the other hand, I'm going to make C patterns along your back from the from closest to your bottom all the way working to the top. Right. And as I'm doing this, I'll be working definitely among the most tender spots in your spine. How's the pressure with this?
It feels good.
Yeah. It's not too light of a pressure or too hard of a pressure.
Mm-mm. No, it feels just right.
Okay. All right, now I'm just gonna spread out the massage that I just did. All right, I'm just gonna work on the other side as well. How's the pressure on this side?
It feels about the same as the other. It feels fine.
Okay, so it's applying the same amount of pressure on both sides then. Okay. Does it feel like I'm going at the same speed on both sides, or am I going faster on one or the other side?
No, it feels about the same.
Okay, so I'm going at the same speed on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and on your skin, as I'm pulling and doing the C pattern, like it's getting a little red, and that's just from improving circulation to that area. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and there we go, spreading it out. Notice the color on the skin. You can see the areas that I worked on the most. Right. I'm just going to go ahead and cover you back up, and we'll work on the next area in the next technique. Alright, so next one is called kneading and trigger point release. And what I'm going to work on is the muscles called the upper trapezius, and that's all along here. And I'll demonstrate what the technique that I'm going to be doing. Okay, so for this, I'm going to have you lie on your back.
Am I far enough to the end?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, you are. Alright, so then I'll go ahead and work on both sides. So kneading is pretty much I'm going to go in a circular pattern, like going up and down with my fingers, using my thumb as a stabilizer. So all the movement's coming from these fingers up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, these are just stabilizing.
Okay.
Yep. So it's just going in a up and down motion, bringing up the tension as I come up, holding on to it, and then slowly coming back down to release it. How's the pressure with this?
It's really relaxing. It feels good.
Does the pressure feel equal with both hands, or am I applying more pressure to one hand than the other?
No, I feel like it's equal.
So I'm just going to alternate back and forth doing this, and also doing what's called trigger release point, where I'm just going to simply find the spots on that upper trap muscle and put pressure on that, hold it for 10 seconds to release the pressure. And as I'm doing this, the tension should break up where my fingers are. I can feel it releasing some tension. Go ahead and try it on this side too. Find a spot of most tenderness. Wow, I can really feel that one releasing. That one was really releasing.
I feel more tense on this side.
On this side?
Mm-hmm.
So do you want me to go ahead and apply more pressure on this side, just so the tension is about the the same or getting the same effect on both sides?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. I'll go ahead and try a couple more trigger point releases. Go ahead and do this for another minute. Does it feel like I'm applying more pressure on the left side than the right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do they feel like